Gaming, I'm Bob, and I am back for another round of Civilization 6. This is my second Twitch stream. I am logging into the chat right now. Sorry, I'm a minute or two late here. I went out and got a new mouse today, and have spent a little longer than I expected getting it all set up. So I should be good to go. And if anyone's watching, just feel free to let me know you're here. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I don't think anyone has joined yet, but yeah. Okay. So no, I don't think anybody has joined yet, but I'm going to go ahead and get started because this video will eventually get ported over to YouTube as well, and I don't want a lot of downtime at the beginning. But if you guys miss anything, feel free to double back, check it on my YouTube channel. Everything will be there. Now, I do remember having left off, I intentionally did not start building the Colossus in London. I wanted to do that now because I needed to remember to switch in this policy card, which I actually can't. Wait a second. I may have goofed something up there because I actually can't switch policy cards on this turn. Yeah, I think I goofed something up there. I can't switch policy cards on this turn, so I'm going to probably have to wait until Games and Recreation finishes. Maybe I had been expecting that. I think I had probably been expecting that, but I didn't remember. Haven't played in about a week, so yeah, I'm gonna have to wait 7 turns before I can switch that in. But I think I just wanted to wait before starting that, so I didn't forget. Elsewhere, this city, I do want to probably get a lighthouse built here pretty soon. The city could use more housing, and the lighthouse will help with that. The city doesn't really have sea resources that would benefit from the lighthouse. I don't think that would get any benefit from the lighthouse. It may benefit the reef. I'm not exactly sure. No, it's +1 food on all coast tiles for this city. Okay, so that is good for the city all around. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Alright, builders, got to remember what everybody was doing. Probably should have logged in a couple minutes early to review. But I do recall, I think this guy probably has 1 build left, yes, and he's going for that. This guy here has 1 left, and he's going for those bananas there. I almost consider waiting and getting the cotton with one of them, but amenities are okay for now. I'll go ahead and let him finish doing what I was having them do. And then the big problem at the moment is this barbarian camp down here causing a tremendous amount of trouble. Hey Tarsat, glad to see you're back. And Raziel, good. Alright, I'm glad. I hope I didn't start before you guys got here, but I kind of wanted to get things going quickly because this will eventually get over to YouTube, and I don't want people to have to sit around or wait through the first 5 minutes of the video with nothing going on since I'm not really editing these. Okay. We're going to go on to the next turn here. Now I've got just a mess here to deal with. Barbarian camp spawned in a really bad spot. I really should have left a unit down there to keep an eye on things, but you know, what happens happens. I can at least go ahead and get a couple plantations built on this turn back to back there, so that's kind of nice. And that should allow this city to really kind of start to blossom. That helps out my gold quite a bit. Each of those plantations gave me an extra 2 gold per turn, I think. I don't know if subscription is disabled, Raziel. I'll have to check on that. It shouldn't be. I don't know why I would have turned that off. I'll have to try to figure that out after the stream, but I would love it if people would subscribe. Although on Twitch, I'm not sure if there's a difference between following and subscribing. I'm fairly new to the platform. I don't have any sort of payment or donation model set up yet, if that's what you're asking about. As of right now, I'm just doing this for fun, so not really looking for any money out of it, per se. Alright, so I'm going to pull these guys back. I'm going to probably have to sacrifice the Lavra down there. I got what I needed out of it. I got religion out of it. But those archers are a little bit too big of a threat right now. I'm just hoping that I can protect my trade route. That could be a problem. As a matter of fact, instead of building a lighthouse here, I'm thinking I might want to get another archer. I think I'm going to go ahead and build another archer there, because I don't want this barbarian camp to become any more of a mess. Unfortunately, we're going to have to fall back with the settler. This is just unfortunately wasting time. But what can you do when barbarians show up? I actually kind of wish I would have kept one of those workers, because I might need them to repair some of like that mine there and stuff like that. Hopefully waiting doesn't allow them a chance to spawn even more. Okay, so that's the difference between following and subscribing on Twitch. Yeah, I don't have a subscription set up yet. I don't have any sort of paid subscription model set up yet, so I may end up doing that in the future. I just kind of have to get it set up, but I suppose if people wanted to do that, that would be fine. I've never really made any money off of the gaming stuff that I do, my YouTube channel. I've never monetized it. But on the other hand, I wouldn't mind, so I'll look into that in the future, but then again, I don't want... I'm just kind of getting started here, so for the time being, I just want to get everything set up and get established a little bit. Although that's what I've been telling myself with YouTube for a while, and I'm still haven't monetized after like 2 years, so we'll see. I am wondering if I want to go ahead and get Lisbon. I can actually become their suzerain once this trade route is done, because I'm thinking now that the harbor's done, I should be able to sail out and trade with them. I think that's how it works. My routes, this one. It'll be done in 6 turns. I think, well, you know what? It doesn't hurt to go ahead and get a little extra towards Lisbon, because that gets me that much closer to having 6 envoys there, which would give me even more powerful benefits. So I'm going to just go ahead and do that. Catherine's already suzerain of Candy, so I'm not going to be able to steal that bonus from her. Alright, and I get some historical points from it. Alright, I was a little worried about this. These guys running up north is a problem, because they could threaten my trade route. For the moment, I think I'm going to have... Alright, I'm going to have these guys fortify here and heal, because they're not in danger of the archers at all. What I do with this guy is a little bit more of a question. I'm probably leaning towards putting him in the city and healing, because if I leave him here, the archers could move 1 space and shoot him on the next turn, and I don't want that. So we'll play it safe, but I am possibly risking that trade route. Alright, and then this boat is largely useless, can't really do anything, so I don't even know why I thought I put it on alert, but... Oh, it is on alert, but it spotted the soldiers. That's alright, you can skip turn, buddy. It's gonna be alright. Oh, I got a free envoy in Armagh. I didn't even notice that. Okay, so that's about what I was hoping happened down here. In fact, this is good all around, because it gives me an opportunity to shoot at these guys from the safety of the walls. Oh, but that was also a mistake. I'll probably still be okay, but I can't... Well, I can embark into the water. The problem is that the archer could move here and then shoot my warriors, and with the archers and the warriors, that might be more than they can handle. If it's a lag in the audio and video, I'm not sure what would be causing that, because I'm not doing anything differently this time around as last time, but happened twice so far for about 5 seconds. I may not be able to fix that because I'm not doing anything differently this time around than last time. Our internet should be more than fast enough, or my internet should be more than fast enough to handle this. I'm going to get these guys in the water. If it continues and becomes a problem, let me know at the end of the episode, and I'll look into it in between episodes. I'm calling them episodes in between streams. I'm so used to doing YouTube. All right. Yeah, I'm hoping it's on I'm hoping it's on your end, because if it's on my end, then that means it's affecting everyone. Alright, archers are probably gonna... Oh man, these guys are gonna pillage all my farms. Alright, well, there's nothing I can do about that except continue shooting them. Did these archers already get a promotion? They did. I was kind of hoping they didn't so I could get the free healing from the promotion, but that's alright. I'll shoot them, kill them, and save at least one of the farms. And these guys will have to just chill out in the water for now. Actually, there's no reason to not move them to the safety of the boat. They won't heal. I don't think these guys will heal while embarked. So, may as well just let them stay with the boat. Alright, London is... Or no, wait, that's... What is this? Wait, that trade route is done already? I thought that trade route had several more turns to go. Well, I thought it said 6, but... Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, no, 6, I guess, was giving me the distance to London. Anyway, the good news is that I can now trade with Lisbon, although I'm going to play it safe and move back to London first. With these barbarians running around, I don't want to send a trade route right through there. So yeah, we'll go back to London for now. Alright. I don't really know why she's... That particular dialogue right there indicates that she's not happy with me. And with Catherine, she likes it if you... Well, let me just read what Civilization says about it instead of trying to paraphrase. But she likes people who get diplomatic access with other players. I have plenty with her because I'm... Well, actually, it's still limited. I'm not sure how to open that up even more. Like, what else do you want from me? I don't have any really dealings with Genghis Khan. Maybe she'd be happy if I send him a delegation? Okay. I probably should have sent him a delegation on the turn that I met him. She would probably like it if I did, even though she is unfriendly with him. AI doesn't always make sense in this game. I don't suppose I can trade anything with you. Oh, we can go open borders. In fact, a lot of times you can get a little bit out of them if you do that. Yeah. I should have probably done that earlier. That gives me still limited access. Well, I don't know. I'm going to have to try to... I'm getting a -8 for that. It's a good thing we're declared friends. I don't know. Alright, so now it's safe for me to send this guy out, and that'll give me another envoy with Lisbon. And I guess the archers have nothing better to do but to shoot those guys and avenge my destroyed farm. Alright. Improvement pillage, building pillage. Oh yeah, that guy's messing up my lavra. Yeah, this is just a mess. Hopefully having that extra archer will help solve my problems. For now, you need to hang out there, as well as you. And you. Just they can't plunder the boats. Okay, you'd like to think I would let you get away, but that's not going to happen. And that should let me safely move these guys back. Oh, they do heal while they're embarked in the water. Okay, yeah, I was wrong about that. Either way, I am going to get them back on the land, and then probably spend the next couple turns letting them heal. That archer up there will be done in a turn, and then I can get back to work on that lighthouse. And in one turn, I can switch in a policy card that'll help me finish Colossus faster. And that'll get me another free trade route right away, and I can use that elsewhere. Try to get a little more gold. Wow, this one has a ton of warriors. They could actually... Lisbon could absolutely wreck me. With the exception of the fact that there's water in between me and them. Alright. Policy card is good to go. I'm going to... I can't afford to take the Barbarian Combat bonus out right now. I'm going to sacrifice gold a little bit here and go all out for that wonder. Because I want to keep the other bonus production to help me get it just a little bit faster. That takes it down from 19 turns to 17 turns. So that's all right. I'm hoping no one beats me to it, but I did kind of rush that tech. I think I'll probably get it. I do like this one. This is a really good... I mean, it pairs so well with great engineers. I would have to build it adjacent to a harbor district, which would be there, or if I built it in this city, like here. I don't think I'm going to go for it, though. I know I'm going to get that wonder. For now, I think I'm going to work on defensive tactics, because the Eureka bonus for that is one that I don't really have any control over. So I'm just going to assume that I won't get it anytime soon. The other Eureka bonus for drama and poetry I'll get when I finish Colossus. Alright, we'll finish the lighthouse. And I keep trying to right-click, but I'm using a new mouse. So I'm trying to use something that isn't a button. It's like just a little side panel on the mouse that doesn't do anything. Yeah, that'll work. You wait for a turn, have you wait for a turn, have this guy, he should be back on alert mode, and have them wait and see how much they heal. I think they'll probably heal 20 or 25 in the city. And they're back. Alright, you need to get out of here. I don't know if that might be the scout that discovered my city in the first place. I don't know. I'm going to give everybody another turn of healing. They kind of need it. It's not really safe for me to send that settler out anyway. Actually, I'm going to start sending a settler out and around so I can hopefully get him over to that point. Maybe the archer could escort him. Alright, you want open board? I guess. I mean, I don't see how that matters at all for you. But if it increases my diplomatic relationship with him just a little bit, it might be enough to get Catherine to... I might be enough to be able to get an embassy with him. Or, well, not an embassy, but send him gifts. That might make Catherine happy. Okay, that guy is no more. I'm just going to let them top off their health. We'll leave the settler where they are for a turn. Okay, this may lead somewhere. Yeah, it's another shallow water bridge. Oh, man. Can't quite make it across that yet. Just one tile of deep water, but at least I do know land extends further in this direction, which means this is probably all filled in with land here. Wait, another barbarian camp just popped up somewhere? Okay, as long as it's not along this coastline, it's probably not my concern. It might have been this one up here, near Paris. But I don't see anything along here. Yeah, I think I'm okay. That one probably doesn't matter to me. The trick with this game, I wish it gave you a more obvious notification that you could click on and show you where the new camp popped up. I think a previous version of Civilization did that, but this one doesn't. And all you can really count on is hearing that sound effect and knowing to look for it. Okay, these guys are in... Oh, well, I would say they're in a good position, but the warriors can actually get them because of the road. But I'm going to shoot them anyway. Matter of fact, I'm going to shoot them multiple times. They shouldn't be able to do much damage to anything. Alright, let's start moving back in that direction. Alright, back up north to see what's on the other side of that little island up there. 12 turns till Colossus. Yeah, see, they can go ahead and hit me, but it doesn't really matter a whole lot. There's 77 health. I'm just going to put them on Fortified till healed. I really need another builder. But this city also really needs Actually, this city really needs something other than Catholicism. Is what it needs. Tarsac London is focused, not... It may be focused on production in the long run. For now, I'm kind of just doing a jack-of-all-trades thing. I was thinking originally economy, but this city up here is going to be a better economy city because I can get better adjacency bonuses. I haven't really exactly decided what London is doing. Oh, you're asking me if I focused it in this respect. That's not a bad idea. I often forget to do that, but I will go ahead and do that. I don't really need the growth here. Yeah, I don't really need the growth here at all, actually. Yeah, thanks for mentioning that. That might save me another turn or two. Alright, let's get you guys up here. Might be another shallow water bridge over there. Another city-state meeting bonus. That's a nice one. That should also help towards Colossus. Because... Oops, that's the wrong button. Brussels, here we go. They want a trade route too. I need to pay attention to that. +2 production in the capital and producing wonders, buildings, and districts. Perfect. That helps with... that'll help maybe get Colossus another turn faster. I can actually check that. Because it actually is going to be done in 9 turns. I don't know if it'll factor that in. I'm wondering if it'll actually say 7 on the next turn rather than 8. No, it's going to say 8. Okay. Alright, I'm going to want to... Wait, I didn't want to move him there. Alright, well, I'm gonna put these guys here. Oh, that camp is abandoned. As long as there's nobody on that tile... Ooh, that could be risky, though. If it spawns like a horse or something on this turn, that settler might be in trouble. Although I should be able to get it back. I remember there's these little extensions of shallow water there to keep an eye on. I can't build a water mill yet. I should probably be researching something besides construction. I should probably be researching bronze working. In fact, I have several techs I could get. Might be more useful. Bronze working, actually, I should probably finish first because... Ooh. Nope. Hold on a second. I'm gonna need my gold again soon. Who is this? That's India, I think. Well, I'm about to meet India. Okay, well, the barbarian problems down here are done, so... I'm gonna have to put my cards back on a focus of getting gold, I think. Although I'm actually doing pretty well with gold. I'm going to need the card that lets me buy it tiles for cheaper. Because the main reason I wanted the city out here is to grab all these sea resources. I do not want India's city taking those up. Because I could get a bunch of them in that area. And that's going to work really well with my the Pantheon belief I picked. Hey, Mini Magic, it's glad to have you join us. You know what? I probably should have left them there to heal. I don't really need more forces in this area. I should probably position them more to kind of keep an eye on what France is doing, just in case, you know. How do I like the game? Well, this game in particular, I really liked my spawn. Civilization as a whole, this is probably my favorite version of Civilization so far. I've been playing the series since Civ 3, back when I was in junior college, a long, long time ago. I used to play it in between classes in school on an old crappy laptop. Alright. I'm not going to worry about bronze working. A lot of times I like that there's India. He's the aggressive version of India. Now, he doesn't normally like it if he shares a... He gets mad at you if he shares a border with you. I don't know if it counts if it's a water border. I'm assuming if your just city's borders are touching, it probably... Yeah, I'm assuming if your city's borders are touching, he probably wouldn't like that, but he's going to have to deal with it. Yeah, Civ 5 was a good one, too. A lot of people like Civ 4 the best. In my personal opinion, I really like this one. I'm going to go ahead and send him a delegation. And because you can normally do that on the first turn without any problems. This guy over here, I can probably also send a delegation now. And that should make Catherine happy. Plus, I have open borders with him. In fact, I'm going to try to get open borders with this guy, too. No, I'm not going to pay for it. Not paying gold per turn. Hey, I got a great person from... Oh, I got a great admiral. You know, I'm pretty sure these guys can go in the deep water. No, they can't. I was thinking they could go in the deep water from the start of the game. Charsek, you want me to put a warrior west of Stoke-upon-Trent? I think that's a good idea. I was thinking that hill right there, or possibly this space. Anywhere I can see that tile right there, because if the game can spawn a camp in a lousy location, I've learned that it probably will. Alright, I'm gonna... No, he's safe to sail down. I've got control over the whole coastline. I'm just gonna try to get that Great Admiral down with my other boat. My favorite civ in this game is a toss-up between England and Russia. They're both... I have very different play styles with both of them. I've been playing... I liked England in Civ 5, and I really gravitate towards naval civilizations. But I really do like what the Russians can do with getting a religion really fast and getting a lot of culture. I like playing a cultural game. Both civilizations are good at it, but in different ways. I usually go for peaceful routes to victory and kind of gravitate towards those civilizations. Okay, I don't need to look at that again. Okay, that was Apadana. I always panic when I see Wonder completed whenever I'm building one. Colossus in 6 turns. I'm feeling pretty good about getting it. This city is revolting. Okay, well that doesn't bother me any, I guess. Alright, you know, I'm going to go back to drama and poetry because the Eureka bonus should finish at about the right time. And then I am going to switch out the card to the one that lets you buy tiles for cheaper and try to buy up as many of these ocean tiles as I can. In the meantime, you may as well go ahead and plop down a city right there. They'll let me reach Fish Coast. Yep, I really like that spot. Plus I get pearls out of it, so another luxury resource, which I don't think I have offshore anywhere. Haven't played the Netherlands yet. In fact, there's a lot of civilizations in this game that I haven't tried yet. Oh, there's a lot of good adjacency bonuses for a harbor right here. But I think for starters, for a city like this that doesn't have access to fresh water, you almost gotta go with the granary. Oh, my first governor. I'd forgotten about that I was gonna have to make this decision. I really like her. I like her a lot because of the Harbor Master and Foreign Exchange. Well, especially Harbor Master. That just pairs really well with England or any coastal civilization. So I'm probably going to get her. This guy is okay too. Actually, this guy might be more important for me right now, because this guy could help with religious pressure exertion, which would help me fight back against France a little bit, because right now it's not looking so good for me in terms of religion. There's a lot of Catholic influence coming from all over the place. In fact, this city's going to convert in 824 turns. Granted, it sounds like a long time, but it can adjust over time. Yeah, I have used Magnus before Tarsak to get extra production. They actually debuffed him. If you look at Magnus, that first ability that he gets, 50% yields from plot harvests and feature removals in this city, that used to be 100%. Basically, when you cut down wood, you get a certain amount of production for it, and he gets 50% more. He used to get double, 100% more, and you could finish wonders and stuff really fast with him. The thing is, I don't really have anything I want to chop down with him right now, so maybe later. But yeah, Reyna is the one that I might go for, the one that's better for gold. I think for now, though, I gotta go with the religion guy because I don't want my religion to get snuffed out by other people's. So, yeah, we're gonna appoint him and put him in London. And that should help a little bit with the religion problems. I'm just gonna let them... I'm gonna have them get into position and then let him heal. I may leave some archers hanging around down here in case of like a naval invasion or have somebody posted up over there, but I don't know how necessary that really is. I don't expect India to be that big of a threat when their own cities are thinking about leaving them. Oh, gotta do something with him this turn. I gotta get another builder, I think, when that city's done building the lighthouse. Although, this city... You know what? I do need to cut down those trees right there to make room for a commercial hub. So I might get Magnus just to do that. Oh, I do have iron. Oh, I have iron right here. A hill iron. Even better. Okay, that's really good news. That means I can upgrade these guys before long. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go... Wow, I could get cartography already. I'm going to start working on that, but I am going to try to get the Eureka bonus for iron. Actually, I need a minor resource. I need to get the wheel because I need to build water mills to trigger a different Eureka bonus in the cultural tree. Whatever the one is for... Whoops, no, I take that back. It's not in cultural. I know there's a different Eureka bonus for building a water mill. I don't remember off the top of my head what it is, though. I'll just leave him fortified in that city for now. I already know there's no route around here, but I do want to see how far I can go. Okay, yeah, sure. We can have a good relationship. Yeah, Tarsec, that may be a good point. Tarsec is suggesting that I might want to think about buying some of the good ones here sooner rather than later before buying the card, or before switching that card in. Colossus is going to be done in 3 turns, but let's look at this. 80, 80... And I'm assuming that one would be like probably 120 or something. You know, I could afford them. Like, I guess this kind of goes both ways. Because on the one hand, that city is in rebellion. So I don't know what effect that has on its culture. But on the other hand, since I don't know, and I really don't want to take the chance, I'm going to go ahead and buy them. I think you're right. Better to safe than sorry. And then I could put in a different policy card. Yeah, I do have plenty of gold, so I can kind of afford to do this. He may not like that, but this one here I can wait. Yeah, I can wait on this one because I'm going to know if his borders start moving in that direction, and I'll have time to kind of head it off. Do I want to build the Great Lighthouse over here? There's a decent question. What I really want to do is build a commercial hub. But, well, you know, ancient walls would also be good because I'm on a border with France here. I might want to buy this tile, actually, to just get one more grass tile in this area. I don't know, there's a lot of options here. Oh, wait, I might switch in that other card for buying tiles anyway, just to get a few more, but I think for the time being, I'm going to stick with my original plan and get a builder here. I can actually make another trader already. And then I'm going to get a third one. Oh, hey, look, Barbarian Camp. I didn't even hear that one spawn. That's going to be a high priority. I'm going to have to go out there, and I think that gives me something... a concrete purpose for all of my military units. They're all going to converge on that and kill it as fast as possible. You should probably link up with that guy, and I'll just have you guys hang out for now. Even more huts. If I could get a scout out here, get all those huts, that would be nice. But on the other hand, you'd probably get absolutely trashed by barbarians. A city is starving. Where is the city starving? I didn't even pay attention to the notification. It might be London. Yeah, it's London, but that's okay. They can starve a little bit if it means getting Colossus faster. I know, I'm a very thoughtful leader.
Sometimes the wheel turns slowly.
Yeah, I could farm XP with on the Barb camp with, I think, this archer. It won't help the other units. Once they've upgraded once, they only get like 1 XP per attack or per action against barbarians. But this guy could still upgrade, so I'm going to try to use him to go after it primarily until I can get him upgraded. Okay, 7 turns, but that's going to get cut down. Let's go ahead and get some more research done. I still haven't gotten campuses. I have a different plan. I have a different plan for getting... Yeah, I have a different plan for getting science, but I may as well grab that. It probably leads to other techs I might want. Yeah, I could stay here, Tarsak, and farm XP with it, but like I said, I'm only going to get like 1 XP per hit for these other units. They're not gonna get much out of it. I think I'd rather just kill it and take the gold. Not so much because I don't think it's a good idea, but I'm maybe not quite willing to micromanage that. Okay, well these guys are just going to charge right in and probably damage my archers. I've still got the bonus against barbarian units though, so I should be fine. Oh, there's the promotion. Let's put them on hold to protect the cows. This is so weird. Okay. Very strange ice caps. Oh, I am going to trigger a golden age in the next age.
Were set up a
okay, excellent. Colossus is done.
Representing the sun. The artist expended as much bronze in it as seemed likely.
The Indian city, mini magic, the Indie city that's rebelling, it may actually end up joining me automatically because I've got a feeling I'm the one exerting pressure on it. But I actually can't. I don't think there's a way for me to check that. It'll go into like a neutral state, and then after that, it'll probably ask me or prompt me if I want to take it. And that's assuming that I'm the one that's exerting pressure on it, but I don't know who else would be, unless there's cities over here that, like France, maybe Mongolia actually. Maybe Mongolia's got cities in here. It's hard to tell. I don't think I'm going to go after them and try to capture it right now. Honestly, I don't really want that city that badly, because I can get most of the... I'm already getting most of the benefits from that area with these here. The only thing that might be nice is the Mercury, but I think I can find a better location elsewhere. Playing as England, I kind of want to focus on finding areas overseas to settle, and I can actually start researching cartography soon to go get that. I'm going to get currency first because I really want to get a commercial hub going in this city as soon as I can. I'm going to need it for my next golden age, and I'll explain why once I get there. Okay, so Colossus is done. I do want to go ahead and build a watermill here. You need something to do, and that's the free. This is the free trade route that I got from Colossus. I think I'm going to start trading with France now that it's safe to do so. I probably need the science a little bit more than the culture. No, actually I need the culture more. I'm a little bit lower on culture. We'll do that. Actually, I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm going to just go to Paris. Yeah, Mongolia is pretty powerful. Their cavalry are really good. I'm glad I'm not near them. But generally speaking, they get along well with me because they actually don't like it if you have a lot of cavalry, which is sort of strange. And a lot of times I don't build cavalry this early in the game, unless I just have a ton of horses. Okay, I really like that bonus from Brussels, so I'm going to start working towards that. Alright, you get a promotion. You can take a turn to heal, and I'll go ahead and shoot these guys with those archers. Actually, as a matter of fact, just prevent them from going after the archers. Alright, well that pretty much clears this area out. I'm going to sail back out, I suppose, and maybe check out some of these shallow water bridges down here. Okay, my governor is established, so I'm starting to get that religious bonus now. I guess actually what I really need to do is fix my holy site, but the water mill will help me do that a little faster, so that's fine. Next turn I need to remember to switch my card, so it's not drama and poetry. No, I do not have any mods installed. I play most of my strategy games without them, because I kind of like to just go for the core experience and see what I can do within the normal boundaries of the game. I tend to mod games that are like RPGs. Like I like to mod Skyrim and Fallout and stuff like that, but not so much strategy games. People have asked me a similar question about Age of Wonders. You know what, I guess since I have all these units here, there really isn't any reason for me to... I guess I'll take Karsak's advice and let that camp spawn units and maybe get some XP out of it, but I'm going to keep a very, very close eye on it. I'm going to probably move those archers up on the hill and keep the warriors in a position where I could get it on any turn if I needed to. Might be useful to get an influx of a little bit of money later. I'll go back towards getting defensive tactics, I think. I did get the Colossus Tarsak, yes, there it is. Alright, may as well sail out of here, nothing left to see up there. Yep, the free trade route that I got from it, I sent up north to go trade with Paris and try to maybe start building a relationship, a better relationship with Catherine. I'm thinking she should be fairly happy with me now. Yep. She's at least not angry at me for not having enough diplomatic relations with other people. Tarsak, I decided I'm going to take your advice, and because I got enough military units here that... Oh, wait, never mind. It looks like France is going to try to go after it. Well, if it's going to be me or them, I'm going to take it and get the money. Yeah, I'm just going to take it now. Because I don't want France to get it. Yes, I am going to upgrade my warriors as soon as I can. I'm going to get a lot of science research in the next age. For now, I think I want to get... there's another governor title. I might use that for Magnus and temporarily put him in this city. I'm trying to decide if I want to cut down some of these other tiles here. Like I could cut that down. I just actually, you know, I don't think I need to. These tiles here would be probably better off as forests. I can't do much with them in terms of farms because I can't really connect them very easily other than like in a line. So maybe I won't get Magnus, and I'll just use that builder to chop down the forest as it is, because I do want to make a commercial trading post there as soon as I can. All right. City gains independence. Okay, so that city is now independent. Rebellion in 15 turns. That's my symbol. So it looks like that city's going to ask to join me anyway. Well, I only have 3, so I don't really get a penalty for having it. If it's just going to give it to me for free, I should probably take it. at this early stage of the game. But it's going to be a really crappy city. Alright, that was construction that I boosted with Watermill. I knew it was some technology. I had Eureka for it. I'm going to repair the holy site because it's just a shame. We can't have that. Alright, and then you have a few things I need you to do. First things first, this city I want a watermill. I'm also going to probably try to boost production of it. Yeah, I'll start off with these guys going up here. What I think I'm going to do is go up here, clear the forest, then go build the mine, and then go down here and repair the farm, and then come back and put cotton there. Or I could go out and get pearls. There's quite a few things I could do with that builder. In fact, I really kind of need another one. Alright, well, I need somebody here watching those jungle spots. But that seems to be a good position for my military units. Where is silver? I don't see any silver. It's just mercury over there. I must have missed it if there's silver somewhere. Oracle got just dropped. Actually, that took a long time for them to build Oracle. Okay, this tends to happen when I build a couple harbors early in the game. You get these guys really fast. Like, I'm getting 6.9 Great Admiral points per turn. No. At least it got me a Eureka bonus. I'm going to send him down to hang out with the other boat. I want to try to get maybe my other boat back. But he can turn a boat into a fleet, so I might go ahead and just use him. There's silver here? I don't see it. It said it's in the city that's joining me, but that's stone, that's mercury, and that's mercury. I don't see silver there. Either way, though, the mercury is a luxury resource too, so still good. Let's get these guys bunkered in the city. I'll have them chop down the woods. That'll boost this a bit. And let me build that commercial hub that much faster. I'll leave the warriors kind of up here, maybe guarding guarding this spot right here, although I'm going to need to upgrade them soon. Actually, I'll put them on the cows, because I'm going to need to turn them into swordsmen when I get a chance. Yeah, it was stone. It's fine. It's easy to get these confused, especially when you can't see the color, because it's kind of brown in the fog of war. Alright. Another great person. Civic boost for the Enlightenment. Need more amenities in Stoke-upon-Trent, which I think I can get. And my favorite player finished building Oracle. I also forgot to switch out my card. Crap. Maybe remind me to do that when Defensive Tactics is finishing, because the extra production towards Wonders is just a wasted card. Alright. Okay, so he's not angry about our borders touching, at least not yet. Maybe it's a land border that he cares about, not a water border. Oh wait, no. No, it's because he doesn't own that city anymore. So he's happy with me that my borders are touching a city that he no longer owns. Whatever. Alright, so at least I fixed up that district there. This city is a good candidate for a lighthouse, so I'm going to go ahead and get that. But I'm also thinking I want to get another builder. Actually, yeah, I'm going to get the builder first. There's enough things I need to upgrade now. One other thing I need to kind of keep in mind is where I'm going to build the Government Plaza District. For the time being, I think this city I will go ahead and do another ancient wall. Maybe I'll do ancient walls. Probably not a bad idea. I'll get at least started on them, and then build the commercial hub. I don't think I'm going to build the Great Lighthouse in this game. Although, +1 movement for all naval units, +3. The +3 gold is nice. I like the +1 movement for all naval units, but dang. 19 turns is a long investment. No, I don't think I'm going to go for that. Alright. Here. Go back for the iron. And leave you guys probably there. Alright. Maybe we can take a peek up here and see if there's anything.
Monet, if it does not bring you happiness...
yeah, playing on Emperor. Oh, this harbor spot is what Tarsak was talking about. He said he found a great harbor spot. That is a good one. I can't quite get the adjacency bonuses from districts I would want out of, but it would get an extra 2 adjacency just from being next to the crabs. That's not a bad city spot, honestly. If I was going to get a 4th city, I'd probably try to put it there, but I think I'm going to focus more on going overseas, especially if I'm going to get a 4th city here. I don't want to expand too much. I try to normally play a smaller empire, more focused on larger cities and happiness. Once you hit 5, like your amenities will serve, like this die will help 4 cities. Anything beyond that, the game sort of allocates it to the cities that need it most. So once you get 5 cities, they start becoming less happy because amenities are spread thin. But as long as you have 4, the amenities benefit all of your cities. So, I don't know. It would be nice for the horses. And I'm probably going to kick myself later because there might be another good resource in the area. But for the time being, I'm going to stick with my current plan and just control this peninsula and then focus on overseas expansion. Getting colonies, since I'm a little better at doing that with England. Alright, currency is completed. I'm going to go ahead and start working on cartography because speaking of overseas stuff, I'm going to need to be able to explore. Should be able to turn that into a fleet on the next turn. I want mine here. And let's see. You guys chill out for now. Let's see what's over in this direction. Oh, a barbed camp on the coastline there. That's worth knowing about at least. Also in a really tough defensive spot. Have to be careful going back that way because there could be boats in that area. I would like to get this guy sailed back to me, but at least cartography will let me do that once I get it. Alright, defensive tactics done. Probably am not going to get feudalism anytime soon. Maybe I'll grab theology. It gives me an envoy and lets me build a temple, which actually I kind of need. I need apostles to keep France from crowding out my religion too much. Oh, yeah, and the card. Gotta remember the card. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the card for buying tiles cheaper. I'm going to go ahead and just go on a little spending spree here. So I don't have a whole lot else to put the gold towards right now. I also don't need the combat strength when fighting barbarians anymore, so I'm going to switch that to conscription probably to save money on military units. +1 production. Oh wait, this is a good card because I can build walls faster, a lot faster. But I'm going to build the commercial hub first, so I'll have to try to remember to put that in later. I'm not worried about city loyalty, so yeah, I think this is good. Alright, now that I can buy tiles for a bit cheaper, I'm going to really crowd out this city. Even though I'm going to end up getting it, I think. And I'm going to grab those fish there. I might go up there and get that, but for the moment I'm more concerned about borders that I actually share with other people. Like that one. And I'll probably grab that because it's a natural wonder and I just want to make absolutely certain that I get it. Down here in London, maybe worth grabbing those fish. Give my workers something to do. I won't get that tile for a while yet, so we'll just drop a bunch of money on tiles, which is normally a good investment in this game. I think I will trust that I will get these a little later. For now, I'm not going to worry about them. Alright, forms a fleet out of a naval unit. This guy, I forget what he does. Grants 1 promotion level to a military naval unit. I'm going to use him and turn them into a fleet. A little more powerful. And maybe have him hang out. Because right now he's giving a passive bonus to the ship, I think. So I'll have him just hang out with the ship for a while. Can't go any further this direction, so back south and look for shallow water elsewhere. I am getting a ton of dedication bonuses. I'm at 57 out of 40 for the next Golden Age. I kind of wish that would trigger soon. Yeah, just a declaration of friendship with France. Oh wait, it just wore off. Okay, perfect. Golden Age done. Alright, first things first, I want to declare friendship again with France, because I want to stay on good terms with her. Now, at this point, I start to wonder about the others. He is at war with Chandragupta and unfriendly with France, so I might not want to declare friendship with him. He's neutral with France. I'm going to stay out of their business and just focus on maintaining a good relationship with France for now. I do get to make a dedication, and I'm going to be doing free inquiry. The reason I've been kind of working towards this is because Eureka's provide an additional 10% of technology costs, commercial hub and harbor districts, gold adjacency bonus. This is the big part. The gold adjacency bonus from commercial hubs and harbors provides science as well. This is amazing with the right setup, because now that I'm going to start building the commercial hub now. As soon as that is done, which I really wish I could focus, I'm going to focus production on it. As soon as that's done, the adjacency bonus I get from all this is just going to go insane. Did I get another governor yet? I did. I'm going to get Reina, because Reina makes this even better. By putting Reina in Stoke-upon-Trent, she gets, let's see here, let's do the math here. Reina has Harbor Master, which I'm going to promote her just now to getting it, because that's exactly what I'm going for with her. Once she gets in that city, she's going to double the adjacency bonus from commercial hubs and harbors in it. Commercial hubs and harbors are already going to be getting a great adjacency bonus because of the fact that I've got a triangle here. So the commercial hub is going to get +2 from that, a +1 standard adjacency bonus, and then there's another +2 between the harbor and commercial hub. There's +2 between the harbor and the city, so that's 7 overall. Plus the harbor gets a standard from these two, and that's 8, and then Reina doubles that to 16, and then I just get 16 science per turn. So once that commercial hub's done, I'm going to be doubling my science output just with that ability alone, with the Golden Age buff that I've got going. So that's going to be awesome. I've got other stuff for him to do and repair down south, so he's going to get on that. Man, no shallow water over here either. Oh, you want me to build a Royal Navy dockyard. Armagh wants me to build a Royal Navy dockyard. I should probably review these. Lisbon wants inspiration for military training. I think I just had to build an encampment for that. I don't know if I'm going to do that anytime soon or not. Eureka for engineering for Candy. That is not something I can even get. Oh wait, no, Ancient Walls. That would be pretty easy to get. Armagh wants a Royal Navy dockyard, which I'm sure I'll get eventually. And I'm not going to be able to get a trade route to Brussels anytime soon, so that one, unfortunately, is going to have to wait. Let's see here. Builder completed. I'm going to go for the lighthouse. In fact, I can have this builder repair the farm now, and that doesn't cost anything to do. So there's no reason to not do it right away. While I have that card active, I'm going to use it to get the cotton. I don't want to wait for it. The city borders tend to expand like 1 layer out, and then 2 layers out, and then 3 layers out. So it'll probably be a while before I get that cotton. So I'm going to just buy it now, spend the rest of my money while I have that discount active, and then I can get another luxury resource right away. And then this guy here is going to probably go after those fish, maybe get the furs, and then go for the pearls. So I just have a ton of amenities. At this point, my science is just going to go way far ahead of my culture. I'm not sure if that's something I'm really thrilled about, but that tends to happen in most of my games. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm probably going to be streaming once a week. It'll probably usually be on Saturdays that I'm here. I'll go over that as soon as the episode's over, but more likely than not, I'm going to be gone next weekend. So if I do stream, I will let you guys know via Twitter. And my information is there on my online or on the info page for my profile. Yeah, we'll go back and get those fish. But I think that as far as this next weekend goes, I probably won't be doing anything, at least not during the weekend. So if I do stream, it would be during the week, and my weeks are normally kind of busy. So we'll see what happens. That's why I said Twitter's really the best way to follow along with me. If you want to know when I'm going to stream next and stuff. I will have more YouTube videos coming out this week, though. Jake, Dan, and I will be recording more Age of Wonders on Tuesday night, so those will probably go up on Wednesday and Thursday this week. Let's see here. I kind of want to wait on that and maybe see if I can get the Eureka bonus for it, but I don't know where to put military camp. Possibly here. It's a possibility. Just, oh hey, France went over to that spot anyway. I wouldn't have been able to get it even if I wanted to. Although they built their city in a stupid spot. They should have put it on the coastline, but whatever. Because they're sharing borders with other cities. That's kind of a waste for them. Oh well, that's their problem. I probably won't have 2 campus districts anytime soon, so I'm going to grab recorded history now. I can build more farms here, but I won't be able to get enough to trigger the feudalism bonus. I want another one with Brussels for now. That makes me their suzerain and helps me build wonders faster. So whenever I do build my next wonder, I'll have a little bit of an advantage. Alright. No land bridge there. None there. And yeah, it looks like I'm stuck. So actually at this point it's a race for me to get this boat back. Oh, somebody killed the barbarian camp out there. I want to try to get the boat back before Mongolia's borders expand. I think I still have open borders with them though, so I don't think that'll be a problem. Let's see. London does not need to be on focus production anymore. So I'm going to put that back on kind of the default growth pattern. But I want that city to keep focusing production. Sure, send your delegation over. I'm getting along really well with everyone. And I'm making a lot of gold now. Oh look! City joined me. Okay, do I want to keep it or free it? You guys can let me know what you think in the chat. I really think this city is in a lousy spot. The only redeeming quality is that it has access to a couple mercury. I also don't know whether it's going to have loyalty problems. It might try to go back and run away from me and join somebody else later on, because I'm not going to have a whole lot of other adjacent city pressure out here. So I'm not planning on putting anything else on that coast. I guess for now there's no reason not to keep it. Yeah. As of right now, there's no reason not to keep it. It's just more stuff for me. I don't have any other cities, so I'm not losing amenities on it right now. And if it leaves later, it leaves. Actually, you know what, Tarsak? What would freeing it have done? I'm not really sure. Would that have turned it into like a vassal city or what? I maybe should have tried that just for, the science of it, but well, I'm not going to go back now and change it. But if it gets captured later, whatever, I'm not too concerned about that city. Right now I'm just looking at it as extra gold income, if nothing else. I'll just have it start working on something, probably a monument to help with loyalty. I don't know if freeing it would have turned it into like a vassal city or something. That would have probably been nice if it did. Okay, I've got Reyna and Stoke-upon-Trent, so that's already helping boost science. Do you think it would go back to India's? Well, if India wants to come take it later, I guess they can. For now, I think it's just free resources for me. I never did get iron working, did I? I should get iron working. I've had that iron mine done for a while. Alright, yeah, I want that temple. I need to be doing something with all that faith that's building up, and pushing back against France's religion seems like a good idea. So we'll do that next. I think everything else I was going to build with this guy will be in the water. Oh, no, wait, I can go get the furs with him, too. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He'll get the furs, then he'll go get the pearls. Kind of a weird empire here. But that's what I like about England. I like all the water and the coastline. Especially later in the game, navies can be very... You focus on a navy, it can make it very difficult for anyone to invade you when you have this many coastal cities. Right, is that the one that was in Paris? Yeah, that trade route was going to Paris. I'm going to keep it going there, because now Paris gets me both culture and science. Which is probably not a bad idea. Alright, I'll be able to upgrade my, my warrior into a swordsman here. Just in case France had any ideas. Oh, okay. Stoke-upon-Trent just hit population 10. It's actually growing faster than London. Although, the housing can't really support that. 10 out of 11. I need more housing. I guess I did upgrade quite a few tiles. That's probably why. Alright, commercial hub will be done in 2 turns, and then my science and gold income should just kind of explode. For now, though, let's get a swordsman. I'll go ahead and get construction done. I can do that in 1 turn and see what it leads to. And if I can build 1 more mine somewhere, I'll trigger the Eureka bonus for apprenticeship, which is a really good one. In fact, I'll probably go for those pearls later. And just get a mine. Maybe build one on that hill there. Just to trigger that bonus. Because apprenticeship is very good. That's +1 production from all of your mines. Foreign city gains independence. I don't know where that... Oh, that's over there. Okay. So Mongolia is having trouble with their stuff too. Well, it sucks to be all those guys. I've never had a city join me like that before. Normally it's my cities leaving, or trying to leave, and me fighting furiously to keep them. It's nice being on the other end of this for a change. Alright, so I got the Eureka for mathematics, and that reminds me, I was thinking about building Petra. It would really benefit only 3 tiles, but it might be worth it. Maybe that's what I should focus on. Get mathematics, build Petra. That would give me some really nice tiles. These 3 here would make London a very strong production city. I think I'll go for it. Yeah, you know, why not? Why not try to get Petra? I really like Petra. Alright, now my science is going nuts. Now it's at 36, and my gold income's at 63, because I got this triangle here done that I've been working on. I could build a market and amplify that even further. I don't know if I should maybe consider building a... Well, no, I really don't need a campus district with my science the way it is right now. I would like to build a theater, but at that point you start thinking about adjacency bonuses. I actually probably need to, the next time I play, get on here and plot out where all my districts are going to go before I start playing. As far as the theater goes, I do need to probably build that here pretty soon. I don't want to build it here, because that's where Zimbabwe is going to go, the Great Zimbabwe. Or I could maybe build a theater here and have Great Zimbabwe there. I don't know. You want to use the theater to try to... because it gives an adjacent tile an amenity, or +1 appeal. So you can try to use it to plan out neighborhood districts later in the game. But I don't know if that's... Okay, that's a flat tile. I normally try to build districts on flat tiles. I'll have to think about that one a little more and probably build the theater next time I play, because I'm not entirely sure where I want to put it yet, so for now I'll just do the market. Alright, and then you guys are done. I'm going to have you go back and build a mine there. That'll also help London with producing Petra. Petra is hard to get, though. Computers seem to go after that one really... Oh. Never mind. Speaking of Petra, it's already done. A different computer got it. So never mind that idea. That's unfortunate. That would have made London quite a bit better, I think. But we'll deal. I still want to go build a mine there anyway. Now I can go ahead and do civil service. I don't plan out my culture stuff normally quite as well as I plan out my science. With culture, I'm just like, just pick something. But science, I tend to focus on it a little bit heavier. Alright, temple is done, and that means that I can purchase apostles. Now, one of these, Armagh, I think, lets me buy... No. I'm thinking of a different city-state. One of them lets you get any promotion you want for your apostles when you promote them. Neither of those really matter for that purpose, so I'm going to go ahead and just build, or just buy an apostle now. I'm actually going to get a couple of them. One to... Wait, how much did that guy cost? I thought I had... Oh, they're more expensive than I thought they were. Okay. Well, maybe I want to use him to... Man, too much adjacent religious pressure is just killing me. Whoops, I didn't mean to click way up here. Probably could have clicked down on the map, would have been a little faster there. We've got London is getting pressure from 4 different cities and is going to convert soon. I need to get these 3 firmly under my control. Catholicism is just everywhere. Oh, man. Yeah, this is going to be challenging to fight back against. I think what I'm going to do, though, I've got time before London converts, so I'm going to still use him to probably make my religion better, refine it, or whatever. I forget what the term is for it. in the meantime, I think I'm going to kind of focus on religion here in London. One thing I can do here is that's going to be a good tile, breathtaking. I might also be able to get. No, that's kind of a lousy tile. That just needs to be a district. If I put entertainment complex there, it'll let me build a neighborhood out on this hill, so I can at least do something with these otherwise lousy spaces. I could build a neighborhood with the max number of housing that I could get out of it. This might not be a good spot for an industrial zone, but I'm going to have to think about that. Again, I'm going to have to plan that back out a little bit before I get on next time. For now, let's get a cathedral. I want to focus religion a little bit and not get left behind there. And this city over here, probably just a monument. Just get the basics in and then start building districts. I can upgrade governor again. I'm going to give another one to Reina because that's my biggest city, and I get plus 2 gold per turn for each citizen in the city. There's 10 citizens. That's another 20 gold per turn. So that should jump up. It doesn't update it right away, but that should jump up to about 84 gold per turn next turn. Do I not have open borders with France anymore? I don't. It wore off. Whoops. No. No. I don't want to... I don't want to trade for that stuff. You know what? Now that I think about it, I could probably get open borders with everybody and maybe make some money off of them. And Genghis Khan too, maybe? Sweet. Even more money for me. I don't know why they're paying me for that, but I'll take it. Alright, and then I can get back home. Alright. Yeah, I'll just have to do other things with these tiles. This wouldn't be a bad spot for an industrial zone because it'd have 2 mine adjacency bonuses. But I also kind of wanted to build it to where I could maybe get Ruhr Valley later in the game, which has to be adjacent to an industrial zone and a river. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to get that. So that'll take a little bit of creative problem solving. Starting on apprenticeship though, because I should have that mine soon. And we will go ahead and evangelize a new belief. Maybe, hopefully, get something that'll make my religion a little more resilient. How about... Okay, itinerant preachers is one. But there's one I like better. Religious spread from adjacent city pressure is 25% stronger. I like that one. And I think it'd be good for a small, compact empire to really try to fortify my religion in here. Yeah, we'll do that. Between that and my bishop, I should have a little bit of ability to fight back against Catholicism. Because Daedra worship is the way. No sense promoting an apostle if you're going to use it to evangelize a belief. I really wish I could have put a commercial hub there in London, but that's okay. It'll be alright. I'll be happy when that boat's back. I'm kind of tired of sailing around. I could actually autopath it, but I don't really want to do that with the barbarian camp coming up. As a matter of fact, I should really send both of these guys out to help there. Let's link those up. And go out there just in case those barbarians cause trouble. So I don't think France is going to do anything about them in time. Need more housing. Yes, I know. I need more housing all over the place. I don't want to buy a guru. I'm going to wait for another apostle. Alright, there's a mine. It gives me apprenticeship, and I can get that in one turn.
We're all apprentices in a craft where no one ever becomes a master.
You know, I didn't think about this, but I could even get more gold. Wait a sec, did my gold... Oh, no, wait, that wasn't a trigger for a next stage. That was just a historical moment. If I put a trader in a different city, I could actually get up to 4 trade routes right now. That's probably what I should be having these cities do as soon as they're done. As soon as London's done with the cathedral, I'm going to have it build more traders. But I could put a trader here and focus all 3 of them on Lisbon. I could even put one in here if I wanted to. Just for diplomatic reasons, it's a good idea to be trading with somebody, but... Oh man, another one. Allows all naval units to move over ocean tiles without the normal tech requirement. Well, that's cool, but... I'm going to have the normal tech requirement in 7 turns, so that doesn't do me a whole lot of good. Maybe I should have passed, but it'd be forever before anybody else got one, so... I'm going to have him stick with Lisbon. That 12 gold per turn is great. And I'm now making 90.6 gold per turn. That's big money. As a matter of fact, I could probably buy more tiles, because I forgot to switch that card. So why don't I go ahead, and while I'm thinking about it, just buy out to get these, because I'm filthy rich, and I may as well. And get the fish on the reef there, too. Oh wait, no, the city can't. Yeah, I could get those fish on the reef. I can't get those ones. And maybe the dye is down there. At this point, I'm just being greedy because I have money. And the cows. And then I think I'm going to call that. That'll be good. I'll stop spending money now. Oh yeah, he's the one that has a fairly useless promotion. I'll just keep him around because he helps medieval and Renaissance naval units, which includes the caravel, and he can help make the caravels fight a little better. Alright, let's approach this cautiously. Don't see anything yet, not even any archers to shoot at me, so that's good. Okay. So he likes empires with large populations. He just gave that away. Which is probably not going to be me. Market's done. I'm going to finish the ancient walls just for France insurance. Because I can do that in 1 turn there anyway, so it's probably not a bad idea. And if I can get past this without any trouble, it looks like I'm okay. I think they can probably start heading back. Should be safe. I think I'm probably going to wrap this one up after about an hour and a half tonight. So it's already been an hour and 23 minutes. Probably go for another 5-6 minutes or so. Mostly just because I wanted to eat before this, but I didn't have time, and now I'm getting really hungry. So I'm probably going to go get a sandwich or something, but we'll go another 5 minutes or so because I have a couple of thoughts that I want to finish here. Alright, so with the ancient walls out of the way, I am going to make a trader there. I need them. And I probably need to mass-produce builders before long just to get all of these coastal resources. It would be amazing. That would also really help housing in Bradford, especially considering it doesn't have access to fresh water of its own. Okay. Got the tech bonus for engineering. Oh, that was for completing the walls? That's cool. Alright, now I'll have to pay attention. I'm getting quite a bit of faith per turn, so it shouldn't be too long before I can get another apostle and get the next layer of my religion, which is probably going to be tithe. I just like having the extra money. It's like I need it. And like I said, make traders here. Next time I play, I think I'm going to be starting to put down a lot of districts, but I'm going to have to take some time to review where I want to put everything. Probably do a lot of really boring math, and then I'll just explain what I decide to do after the fact. We'll leave. We're going to leave him with the other boat here whenever it shows up. What does his bonus apply for his passive? Classical and medieval. And then his is... Hey, look at your... Oh, it's right there. Medieval and Renaissance. So both of these guys are good for caravels, which I think are a medieval level unit, I think. Unless I'm further along in the tech tree than I thought. No, they're a Renaissance. So this guy actually becomes useless. Yeah, he'll become basically useless once I get caravels. Classical and medieval. Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to have him just give a promotion to the fleet. Make it even more powerful. Buff versus naval unit, since it's a melee naval unit. Oh, no wonder I'm so far getting cartography so fast. It's just because my science is probably way ahead of everybody else's right now. Alright, and then I'm just going to have him hang out with that guy. And then once I have cartography, they can sail off and probably kick some butt. I may leave the other boat back to keep an eye on things, or maybe send the other boat off to explore because it's more expendable, and keep this fleet back to defend my coastline against any would-be invaders. I'll have them probably sleep for now, but I do need to remember to upgrade them once I get cartography done. Alright, I think we'll maybe go one more turn here. One thing I'm curious about is how you guys are with how you're liking the length of these. My last one was 2 hours, and this one I went for an hour and a half. I know Twitch streams normally go longer than YouTube videos do, but I don't really know how long, or how long you can hold somebody's interest for. So I don't know if about an hour and a half, 2 hours, that's a good length for you guys. I probably don't want to go much longer than that, because video files, I don't really want to have like 3-hour videos going up on YouTube when I move these over. But just let me know what you think. Alright, trader's done. I think I can make one more if I'm not mistaken. No, I can't, because I got one of my traders for free. You know what? I think the next thing London's going to do is probably build a district, and I'm going to need to figure out where that district goes. So I'm probably going to call this episode here for tonight, I think. This seems like a pretty good stopping point. As far as the next time that I record, I'm going to be gone out of town next weekend, so I will not be on Saturday night. I don't know that I will be on Sunday either, but if I do, I will notify everyone via Twitter. And if I do, it will probably be around the same time. It would be probably 6:30 or 7, somewhere in there. Between 6 and 7 sometime. But I'll probably by default try to shoot for 6:30, and then I'll let everybody know on Twitter for sure. So if you want to know and you want to follow me on Twitter, that's the best way to stay in touch with my stream updates. And otherwise, I think next time I'm going to see you guys will probably be in my Age of Wonders videos, which should post on Wednesday and Thursday of this week if all goes according to plan. Alright, well thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. I am having a lot of fun with this game. I think we're off to a pretty solid start, but I'm looking forward to seeing where it leads. So far, England and France have coexisted as peaceful neighbors, and I think that's just a win for everybody. So we'll see you in the next episode, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you next time.